All right, let's talk about organizing this Final Cut session here. So first thing I want to do is I want to look through my files, see what I got. I know that I have music in here. I have sound effects. I have sound that is from the camera microphone. It looks pretty sloppy, so I want to go ahead and start organizing it. First thing I'm going to do is let's make a folder. Let's right click here in the background, new folder, and let's name it audio. Right click here and make a keyword collection. This I'm going to call sound effects. Let's go back up, reselect everything, and I'm just going to drag them in. So now all my sound effects are here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make another keyword collection. I'm going to call it music, and I'm going to drop that in there. Have my sound effects here. Go back to all the files, look for my music. Where is it? Here we go, music track. Let's drop it in music. There. Now, if you have more sounds, if you have dialogue, you can, add more keyword collections. Dialogue, which this little short film that I did does not. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to delete that. Let's go back. All right, so we're organized here. Music track, sound effects tracks. Now let's organize down here. Let's take a listen to this. I shot this and I did the sound for this a few days ago. See what we got. So yeah, it's a cool little quick video. All right, so let's start organizing these audio clips down here. Now, one thing I want to do is I don't want them to be this small, so I'm going to open them up. Let's go over here to this little film strip, and let's play with these here. Yeah, so when I'm working on audio, I usually like to make it as big as possible, but I'm going to make it a little smaller for now just so we can see everything. Let's close that. Now, I want this to look more like my Pro Tools looks. I want there to be tracks. I don't want it to be this big jumble of files here. So what I want to do is I want to add lanes and I want to add rolls. And you're going to see what that's going to do right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to index and we're going to go to, well, first you would go to edit rolls and you can name your rolls here. So these are the audio rolls and I'll show you what that means in a minute. But if you have dialogue, you're going to want a dialogue roll. You're going to want an effects roll. You're going to want a music roll. You're going to want anything else you have in there. You're going to want to roll for it as long as you want it to be grouped. So make your rolls. You can even have sub rolls. So if I had, let's say one person talking, another person talking, and for effects, I wanted to do effects 1, effects 2, or maybe it was nature, and then another one was cars, and then another one was, in-home sound effects. Anything that you want to do, you can pretty much organize it all in the roles library. So I'm going to cancel that. You're going to want to go to show audio lanes. So what I want to do is I want to click and I want to choose all my sound effects. These are the little camera clicks, so I want those. I want that, this, this. And I think that's all of them. All these C00, whatever, those are off of the camera. That's audio from the camera microphone. So that I don't want to include in this. I want to put that in a separate group. Here we go. And how I'm doing this is I'm holding Command as I click. So now that I have all these, I want to right click and I want to go to Assign Audio Roles, move it to Effects. Now you start to see some organization. Now you see the lanes working. So now we have an effects lane and we have a dialogue lane. We still don't have any dialogue in here. So I'm going to remove everything out of the dialogue lane. What I want to do here is I know this is the music. So I'm going to right click this, audio roles, music. Now I have 3 lanes. I have a dialogue lane, an effects lane, and a music lane. Still don't have any dialogue, and I know all this is off camera audio, so I'm going to select all of it. Actually, what's this? Another sound effect. All right, audio roles, effects. All right, now that's down there. Now the rest of this is from the camera microphone. I'm going to go ahead and select it all. Right click, off camera. Okay, now we have accurate lanes here. Sound effects, camera sounds, music. Next, what I want to do is I want to see the name of the lanes. See how it's like hidden back there? How we fix that is we go to this little film thing, lane headers. There it is. And my music track, I don't want it to be named clip 1. Right click, rename clip, music. Okay, effects, off camera, music. We have our key collections here. And I think that's about it. This is pretty much what I do every time I want to organize my sessions. I'll usually set all this up before I actually do the work, but since I had this done already, I just wanted to show you guys how to organize your audio tracks in Final Cut. This comes in handy when you have hundreds of sound effects, which in short films, stuff like that, you're gonna have a ton of it. So that about wraps this up. Let me know if you have any questions, and see you later.